Coronavirus cases in Maryland go up another 600 plus today. That brings the total to more than 85,000. The hospitalizations and deaths also rising as well. One piece of good news is that the positivity rate dropped a bit. Thanks for staying with WJZ. I'm Rick Ritter.
And I'm Denise Koch. Now, doctors are hopeful that the plasma of recovered COVID patients may be an important tool in the fight in this pandemic.
And WJZ is live in East Baltimore tonight. Paul Gessler has details on a new donation center that's opening up and how plasma helps out. Paul.
Well, Rick and Denise, experimental plasma therapy has shown promise in treating some COVID patients, and its demand now seems greater than ever. Louisiana doctor William White credits his life to a plasma donation after spending 40 days on a ventilator.
There were 3 different times when I was clearly on the edge, and they were all preparing for my passing.
As he told CBS News, he was the first person in Shreveport to receive convalescent plasma therapy. The treatment relies on antibodies taken from recovered COVID-19 patients and infused into sick patients, hoping to give them a boost to their immune system.
There are no vaccines just yet. There are no other therapies. Convalescent plasma and these anti-COVID antibodies are, at the moment, one of the only ways that someone who is fighting off a COVID-19 infection can potentially get some respite.
John Boyle Tuesday joined the call for plasma as he and others with primary immune deficiencies have been impacted by a decline of donations during the pandemic.
We tend to look at it as a rising tide lifts all boats situation where people who are donating for the purposes of convalescent plasma because they've had COVID, hey, that's great. All of a sudden they're introduced to this plasma donation center.
A new plasma donation center opened this weekend in Baltimore County. It does not yet accept convalescent plasma used to fight COVID-19, but several sites across the state do. Plasma demand remains high for those in need, especially during normal times.
We rely on people's donations to keep us healthy and to keep us alive.
Now, for adults who have recovered from coronavirus, the Red Cross has resources for you to donate your plasma. We've linked to those on WJZ.com. For now, reporting live in East Baltimore, Paul Gessler for WJZ.